Hello and welcome back to Chasing the Target. Today's Rajasthan Royals versus Gujarat Titans, the repeat of last year's final. The game this year, the first game between these two sides was a thriller where Hetmeyer went crazy, and it was an incredible chase. I think they needed 80 odd or 30 odd balls, and they managed to chase it down. आज का game बहुत important है because whoever wins, will get one step closer to the playoffs, and whoever loses, that there's other teams waiting there, Mumbai, Bangalore, Punjab, waiting to pounce and get into the top four spots. So जीतना बहुत जरूरी है ये गेम, और दो अच्छे टीम है, तगड़ी टीम है. Gujarat have done pretty well this season, and the games that they've lost, they lost because of their own fault or just out of the blue. Brilliance from the other team. It's been close games for them. Rajasthan Royals, they would be hurting a bit after that Mumbai game. I felt they played really well except for those last 3 overs where Tim David went crazy. तो उस हिसाब से उन लोगों को भी बाउंस बैक करना पड़ेगा. It's in Rajasthan, it's in Jaipur. तो वो जो stadium है, it's a bigger ground. I think the spinners will come into play, whether it's UZ and Rashid Khan or even Ashwin. They will have a say in this game. बड़ा ground, बड़े boundaries, मतलब catches at the boundary line, that will be probably the key in this game. The pitch, it could be slow. It depends on what pitch they're putting out. It could be high scoring, it could be slow. But I think because of the ground size and everything, 170, 180 would be a very, very good score on this pitch. मगर आगे देखेंगे क्या होता. For Gujarat, I think their batting, needs to improve a bit. Yeah, they're relying on individual brilliance. Sometimes Tivatia, sometimes Rashid himself. I think they need Hardik Pandya in proper form. Playing aggressive shots, playing his natural game. They'll need Shubman Gill, who's giving good starts to continue, and they need a bit more from Saha as well. Sai Sudarshan not playing that many games has been a bit surprising. I felt he started well. Abhinav Manohar has also chipped in, but they need more consistency. And I think bowling wise, they're an incredible bowling unit. If you see, Mohammad Shami is probably the best bowler in the IPL right now, along with Siraj. Zabardast bowling kar raha. Rashid Khan has been on the expensive side, but he's taking a lot of wickets. He's been really good in terms of wicket taking. And then Noor Ahmed has been a very good addition. He's bowled really well. Josh Little, the way he's bowled, remarkable, man, bringing a different kind of angle. They still have Alzari Joseph if they need to. Mohit Sharma has been an unsung hero in games. He's won games for the side. Death bowling has been really good for him. The bowling wise, I think Gujarat are looking good. It's the batting where it needs to click. It needs to be a bit more consistent. Speaking of consistency, it's time for Sanju Samson to step up. बहुत टाइम हो गया, 150 250 मारा इनिशियली, उसके बाद थोड़ा खामोश हो गया. उसको आके रन्स बनाना बहुत जरूरी है, because yes, Josh Butler is not in the best of forms, but someone like a Sanju Samson can take the game by the scruff of his neck. And if he with so many injuries happening in the Indian team, this IPL could be an entry for him into the World Cup squad. I know it's a different format and people say they don't mix formats, but I think if Sanju Samson finishes off the IPL strong and even wins the IPL, then his name will be in the hat for that World Cup squad. So usko khelna bahut zaruri hai. Josh Butler started off well, but now he's tapered off a bit, but that doesn't mean that Rajasthan's batting is not clicking. They have Jaiswal, who's playing really, really well. Zabardast khel raha ladka. He's continuing his form from domestic cricket, whether it's the Ranji Trophy, he batted really well there. Abhi bhi confidence ke saath khel raha. He's coming off 100. Batting first, he looks more confident. Jaiswal chasing thoda upar niche ho sakta uske saath, but he's been one of the best batters for Rajasthan, or even in the league this season. He's batted superbly well. They'll need a bit more from Hetmeyer and Jurel as well, who started well in the season. Jurel has been good as well, but I think वहां से अगर आपको contributions मिले, Padikkal, इन लोग अगर contribute करे तो that will be good. But I think Sanju Samson and Josh Butler, ये दोनों form में आना बहुत जरूरी है. And they're up against a very good bowling attack. One of the best in the league. Shami, Rashid Khan, Noor Ahmed, Josh Little, Mohit Sharma. So तगड़ी opposition है. So you need your best players to step up. So if I'm looking at my fantasy picks, I'm looking at Sanju Samson from Rajasthan. From Gujarat, I'm going Hardik Pandya. He's getting some runs under his belt, which is good fantasy wise. But for the team, he needs to be a bit more aggressive. impressive. And wicket नहीं लिया था last game, मगर wickets तो आते रहते हैं, and I think he will probably take a wicket in this game. So Hardik Pandya is my safe option in terms of fantasy. From the Gujarat Titans, and I'm looking at Shubman Gill as well. Shubman Gill, he started off well. He's in sublime form for India. He's had a very good last 6 to 12 months. लेकिन जो starts दे रहा है IPL में वो convert करना, power play के बाद जो inning construct करना है, that's what he has to learn. He has to learn to convert, and convert big, like what Jaiswal is doing, what Shikhar Dhawan used to do, what David Warner used to do. That's something that Shubman Gill has the ability, but he needs to translate that. It's all good playing well in the power play, मगर फिर power play के बाद कैसा आप runs बना रहे, कैसा rotate कर रहे, strike और आगे कैसा बढ़ा रहे game, वो भी बहुत crucial होने वाला है. And that's why my eye will be on Shubman Gill, on Sanju Samson. In that sense, it's going to be a good game. I hope it's a close one, because they're two very good sides. And like I said, अगर एक जो भी जीते, they'll have they'll go one step closer to the playoffs, and they will be very confident that they'll make it. And जो हारे उनको तो परेशानी होगी, because इतने teams wait कर रहे हैं just outside the top 4 spot. But yeah, from Rajasthan's bowling point of view, I'm looking to see if अगर Trent Bolt खेलने वाला नहीं खेलने वाला, अगर वो खेल रहा तो that's a big bonus. I think he's someone in the power play who will pick up wickets, who will slow down the run rate. Sandeep Sharma has been very good in this IPL. I think he's bowled with a lot of confidence and very good accuracy. And then Chahal, Zampa, Ashwin, इन तीनों में से अगर wickets ले सकते तो ये ये बड़े ground is the best opportunity to take wickets and stop the opposition. So I'm looking at that. Rajasthan do complement each other well as well. It's a good bowling lineup. I think both sides have very good bowling lineup. So it won't be easy for the batters, but there are high quality batsmen in both teams. If you're looking at match winners, Gujarat have the tendency under pressure to get games out of nowhere, so they will be dangerous. But Rajasthan overall, I feel that they have a more stable team. I'm backing them in this game. They're playing in their home turf. They understand the conditions well. They have they don't have to only rely on Rashid Khan like Gujarat in terms of spin department, but Rashid Khan has some backup now in Noor Ahmed. But Rajasthan will have 3-4 options in the spin department, which I think make it easier for them. उस हिसाब से मैं बस अभी टॉस का अपडेट दे दूंगा आप लोगों को. I think the toss has happened, so we'll have a better idea कि कौन. Yeah, Rajasthan Royals choose to bat first. Very interesting. Teams in this IPL have been winning a lot batting first as well. We saw yesterday KKR. I don't want to talk about that, but yeah, they won batting first. And it looks like Vijay Shankar is in, Mohammad Shami, Noor Ahmed, Abhinav Manohar, they're all in. So yeah, for Gujarat, from Rajasthan's point of view, they're going with 3 spinners. Chahal, Ashwin, and Zampa are all in the lineup. I'm surprised that they're not going with that extra. Are they going with the extra batter? I think Ashwin's batting at 7. Maybe they should have gone with one more batter, I feel. But yeah, a lot will rely on the top 5. I think Jaiswal, Butler, Samson, Padikkal and Jurel. उस हिसाब से उन लोग कैसा स्टार्ट देते हैं और कैसा मेंटेन करते हैं रन रेट. It will be interesting to see. I'm just looking at Sanju Samson won the toss. He doesn't know exactly what to make of the pitch. Zampa comes in for Holder, so that is the change for Rajasthan Royals. I think it's because of the big boundaries, and potentially it could be a slow wicket. That's what it's known for, but we don't know exactly. Even Sanju Samson not sure about the pitch, and the pitch report is not always accurate. So उस हिसाब से देखना पड़ेगा क्या होगा. But maybe because of if the dew doesn't fall and the pitch does get slower, then the spinners can come in and pick up wickets. And Rajasthan have a very good spin department. They're not reliant only on one spinner. They have 3 spinners who can come take wickets and tie the opposition down. Gujarat are chasing, and they really like to chase. And they've won chases out of nowhere as well. They will back their batting lineup, but it's again the guys who get starts need to finish. Shubman Gill, Hardik Pandya, these guys need to stay till the end. Last game maybe Aiden Markram, he didn't finish off the game. It's very important. The batter who is set needs to be there till the end. And I mean, Hardik Pandya was almost there till the end, but yeah, he just couldn't win the game, and that was a bit shocking for me. But they do have Tewatia, they have Rashid Khan there who are potential match winners. Rajasthan Royals do have a good bowling lineup as well, so it'll be a very interesting chase उस हिसाब से. I'm gonna try and make my transfers also as we speak, because I think the deadline is coming in very soon. लेकिन हाँ, game तो अच्छा होने वाला है. आप जो भी comment section में है, let me know what your predictions are. I said for my fantasy picks, I'm gonna go with Hardik Pandya and Sanju Samson. I think Sanju Samson, it's time, man. It's time. He needs to step it up. And with so many injuries in the Indian team, Sanju Samson scoring runs will give confidence to India as well, although we don't mix formats. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. क्या बोले थे
Yes.
आप? कुछ पूछे थे आप?
नहीं, मैं बोल रहा था कि इट्स द रिपीट ऑफ द फाइनल्स बट आल्सो द पहला गेम जो था इन दोनों के बीच में बहुत टक्कर का मुकाबला था राजस्थान रॉयल्स और गुजरात टाइटंस
Yeah.
एंड व्हाट आई वाज मेंशनिंग वाज संजू सैमसन वी आर लुकिंग एट हिम राइट नाउ बिकॉज़ अब इंडियन टीम में बहुत इंजरीज है तो यही मौका है भाई रन्स बनाओ और इंडियन टीम में घुसो
वाकई केएल राहुल की इंजरी के बाद तो अब उन्हें उन्हें लाइक थोड़ा बहुत उन्हें एक चीकी ग्रीन होंगी उसके मुंह पे कह रहे भाई मेरे को मौका तो मिल गया एंड ही कैन बैट वेयर केएल राहुल इज बैटिंग. I mean, down five also he can bat. Number three also can bat, but obviously number three, so no one's going to give away. But also he's been not in, like you said, he's been inconsistent as well. So that's also one angle. Like just keeping IPL in perspective, he's been a bit poor, right? Like he's not getting the runs
yeah
that we expect him, and that is something also worrying signs for him. Good to see that he's not getting injured throughout. अभी तक कोई injury तो नहीं हुई उसको, and hopefully he stays fit enough. But do you think he'll be like he'll be an option for the WTC? I don't think he would, right?
Maybe not in the WTC, but there's World Cup also coming. There's Asia Cup
Hmm.
coming. So, like, he has to show some consistency because even if his name comes into the hat, people will criticize him as well. Because everyone will want him in the team now. I think he will go into the at least two formats T20 वनडे तो आ जाएगा उन्हें लेकिन भाई कंसिस्टेंसी होना उससे हम लोग कितना बोल रहे हैं संजू सैमसन टैलेंटेड है उसके पास हर शॉट है मगर भाई रन्स किधर है आपको
Yeah.
मिनिमम 600-700 रन मारना है भाई बिकॉज विद दैट ability that you have and that the fan following you have and everything it's not acceptable right now the score so I'm looking for big scores from it's not enough आप एक सेंचुरी मार लिया ये वो अभी आप अगर उन्हें जिता दिए यहाँ से आईपीएल और रन्स
Hmm.
consistently मारा if he's going to average 50 in the last 5-6 games of the season then this is the Sanju Samson we want to know.
Yeah, but like the main thing is first, like you said, like he just needs to focus on the IPL. अभी तो I mean खाली जिताना बस नहीं है. I mean, like you said, 600-700 runs मारना जरूरी है. Like he needs runs under his belt to prove something to at least even get a spot in the Asia Cup team. वरना point नहीं बनता ना उसकी. But yeah, last time का तो मैच अगर अपन दिमाग में रखते it was that where क्या Hetmeyer and Jurel finished it, right? If I was
Yeah,
not wrong. Yeah,
80
वो
of 30 कुछ था वो.
yeah, that was a crazy match, man. And I mean, Jaipur, ideally, not the best ground. It's a slow ground. We've seen like
Yeah.
Rajasthan also lose here to Lucknow. That slow
और
battle.
बड़ा बाउंड्री है.
बहुत बड़ा boundary है. So that's where you have you have the likes of who, man. Rashid Khan can be very dangerous today. Rashid Khan can obviously
नूर अहमद as well.
Noor Ahmad as well. So yeah, GT have a good. Gajju Bhai to called it. He's saying GT जीतेगी. But Gajju Bhai, how are you taking KL Rahul's injury, man? आप एक ही है जो मेरे को मालूम LSG support करे. तो KL Rahul की injury वो भी. I mean whatever criticism aside, it's sad. Okay, he's all the way out till the World Cup. Like at least the WTC right now is what they're saying, but potentially also probably World Cup.
Yeah, that is sad, but क्या कर सकते कुछ कर नहीं सकते and I just hope more injuries don't happen because there is a likelihood of that as well with इतना cricket खेल रहे हैं आप. But you think Rajasthan Royals, batting first, if there's no due, they also have a very good bowling lineup. I know Gujarat are probably one of the best right now. They're in very good form, every single bowler, including
Hmm.
Shami, Josh Little, and Mohit Sharma. But Rajasthan do have a decent bowling attack as well, and then the स्पिन ट्रिपलेट्स जैम्पा अश्विन एंड
Yeah.
चहल फंसा सकते हैं अगर ड्यू नहीं है तो
या फंस जाएगा मैच फंस सकता है 100%. बैटिंग वाइज अगर आप देखो I think Rajasthan is one of the best teams in the power play. They average something 9.6 का कुछ रन रेट रहता है उनका in the power play. And अगर आप गुजरात को देखो, they're the best unit to bowl in the power play. So I think it's
या
going to be an interesting battle that way. अगर अपन देख रहे, I mean
टक्कर
देखो
का
भाई, yeah, टक्कर का है head to head, and Hardik Pandya can also be effective in this. Shivam Mavi, I don't know, they still have Shivam Mavi is what they're saying. Even if they let in Mavi come in, the ground is being big, slower delivery, his pace is not the most ideal.
या
उन्हें भी बट अगेन जॉश लिटिल का लास्ट मैच है तो आई एम प्रीटी श्योर उसको तो चांस देंगे.
जॉश लिटल का लास्ट मैच है वो तो खेल रहा है एंड आल्सो ट्रेंट बोल्ट इज बैक इन द टीम फॉर राजस्थान रॉयल्स तो वो
या
भी बहुत बड़ा
बूस्ट.
पॉजिटिव न्यूज़ है उन
या
लोगों के लिए बूस्ट है इफ आई एम लुकिंग एट इट ऑन पेपर राजस्थान डू हैव अ बेटर टीम ओवरऑल लेकिन इट्स दिस इंडिविजुअल परफॉर्मेंसेस फ्रॉम गुजरात कभी विजय शंकर आके मारता कभी टिवाटिया मार देता अभी नव मनोहर वी सीन हिम आल्सो कंट्रीब्यूट तो यही है कि वो है बट अगेन अ लॉट ऑफ रिलायंस ऑन हार्दिक पांड्या एंड शुभमन गिल दे नीड टू find those match winning innings. I think जो starts there उसको convert करना and I think play more fearless cricket because they need to trust the likes of Tiwati and these guys because they've shown कि भाई हम लोग finish कर सकते हैं match.
Yeah, but it'd also be good to see that, from the position that Shubman Gill is getting out mostly. I think he has it in him to finish it, but he just needs to get over that hurdle. उन्हें ऐसे पोजीशन में आके मैच छोड़ दे रहा जहाँ पे लाइक आई मीन फिर भी बना सकते गिवन द कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ द टीम, बट द वे हिज स्ट्रोक प्ले इज एंड यू सी कि अरे भाई इन्हें तो लेके जाएंगे मैच, बट कहीं ना कहीं जाके विकेट फेंक दे रहा उन्हें. सो आई थिंक वो विकेट फेंकने की जो टेम्परामेंट है उसकी, थक के आई थिंक हवा में मार दे रहा, वो छोड़ना. एंड हार्दिक पांडे ऑल्सो, लाइक वी सीन हिम बी देयर टिल देन, बट ही नीड्स टू फिनिश the game as the captain, like not just come up and say I take full responsibility. You need to take full responsibility and win, because Tivatia, yeah, he can smash it. I'm not saying he won't, but it'll be good to see your captain also standing in the
But
front
the
line.
problem is he took full responsibility. He stayed with at the end. He didn't finish it. That is the
Yeah.
problem because Hardik Pandya is going in a different zone right now. So I
Mm.
just think he needs to play more of his natural game, what he is good at, which is playing aggressive cricket.
Aggressive.
In that, because he's tried this being more mature and everything. It's not suiting him. That's what I feel so far. What I've seen, even for India, I like him to play his natural game. Why are you changing it just because you become older and more mature? No, play your natural game, because what is Hardik Pandya good at? Belting it. Like his उन्हें जो छक्के मारता बहुत कड़क रहते हैं उसके. One of the best in the game in the IPL. When he starts hitting sixes, it's really good to watch. But he's not playing those shots. He's trying to finish, stay till the end, take it deep. It's not his. It doesn't suit him right now. That's what I feel. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, Dekho, if I'm looking at it, it's a process. I mean, 100% from where he's thinking like he's gonna be there for the T20 World Cup next year and everything. In general consensus, he is the captain of the Indian team for that. So he is trying to, make a stance like Dhoni. Plus, like probably like Dhoni and also a finisher role. He's trying to do two in one. He wants to also have an overview of the innings, but also like be the finisher so that he has a captain mentality and stuff. So it's gonna be a process, like we say. It's gonna keep getting out. We're gonna keep cussing him out till he gets it right. Once he gets it right, we'll all be like, "अरे भाई ये तो जबरदस्त है." अब वो नहीं दिख के आ रहा, 1 साल से, 1.5 साल से, 2 साल से नहीं दिख के आ रहा. But I think that's the reason of him changing the game, is because he wants to be that one who's gonna take his team to victory. And next year being the World Cup, ये आइडियल टाइम है, ये आपका प्ले ग्राउंड है, तो आप जितना आप प्ले कर सकते हैं, करना पड़ेगा आपको.
Yeah, and if you're talking about what's it called, Rashid Khan, उन्हें थोड़ा पिट जा रहा है ये time, but he's
Pijara,
getting a
yeah,
lot of wickets. So that, like,
yeah,
I don't think you'll complain if you're a Gujarat fan. You'll still want those wickets. He's taking big wickets as well.
yeah.
So I don't mind if he's in my team is bowling like that. It's okay if he goes for a few runs. You'll take that.
Yeah, 100%. You take that, and given his partner Noor Ahmed, man, he'll also been economical, right? He's probably not picking up the most wickets, but he's cleaning up Rashid Khan's mess in a ideal way, if you want to put it. Rashid Khan, I think back to back, yeah, one match he went for 56, which is the first time I've seen him cross those figures. But also, I think ball pe catch drop hua tha,
He's taken a hat trick too, so like
yeah,
it's been
I mean
that
he'll
kind of
bounce back, man. He's too smart, and with this ground and its in its dimensions, I think
yeah.
Rashid Khan maar deta aaj.
Do you think this has been the year for Afghanistan players in the IPL? Because we've seen a lot, Gurbaz,
Yeah.
we've seen Naveen Ulhaq come into the limelight for different reasons. We've seen
Mm.
Noor Ahmed, Rashid Khan. They've done really well, the Afghanistan players.
Yeah, I don't think any one of them has performed bad. Gurbaz has been good for Kolkata as an opener and as a wicketkeeper animated. Rashid Khan to chalo chhod do, uska to legacy hai IPL mein. Naveen Ulhaq, wrong reasons, but also economical. Wicket to wicket.
He's
He's
picked up wickets
very
also. He's bowled
economical.
really
Yeah,
well.
man. Very good, very good. Stump to stump. And Noor Ahmed also, man. Young guy, talented. So yeah, he's definitely probably been the year for the Afghanis. Yeah, I think they're going to be, I'm telling you, man, they're going to be a very tough team to beat. Either in this World Cup or at least the T20 World Cup. You watch
Yeah.
out, man. I'm telling you.
Future mein to in log hi hai, because they're getting experience now playing against the big Indian players, the big players
Yeah.
of the world also. So I think पहले खाली राशिद और नबी थे, right?
Nabi
Like
the,
2-3
yeah.
साल. अभी तो like पूरों को like थोड़ा सा
PSL
taste
में
आ
भी
रहा है.
एक्सपोजर मिल रहा, PSL में भी
Yeah.
एक्सपोजर है लोगों को. नवीन उल हक, नहीं सॉरी, इजहार उल हक बोल के एक लेग स्पिनर है, उन्हें PBL में खेल रहा. So there are a lot of players that you are seeing that Afghanistan, they're spreading their wings across.
Yeah, वो काइस अहमद उन्हें भी BBL खेलता,
Yeah.
अच्छा लेग स्पिनर है उन्हें भी. So they have a lot of options and it's been a good year for them. Your fantasy picks for today?
For today, I'm going to obviously go with Rashid Khan. That's going to be my pick for Gujarat Titans. For Gujarat, yeah. For Rajasthan, I'm going to go with I want to go with Chahal, but I'll probably go with Ashwin. Ashwin probably my pick.
Yeah, I said Sanju Samson and Hardik Pandya. I think Jaiswal is also a very good pick, especially that they're batting first. If you see Jaiswal's performances, batting first is much better than chasing. Chasing kabhi kabhi unhe risk में आउट हो जाता, बट आई थिंक यहाँ पे बैटिंग फर्स्ट ही डज गिव चांसेस हियर एंड देयर, लेकिन ही इज इन रियली गुड फॉर्म. व्हेन यू इन गुड टच, यू गॉट टू बैक दोस प्लेयर्स.
Yeah, but for Rajasthan, like the Trent Bolt coming in is going to be a very good positive for them. उन्हें शुरू के overs जो डाल रहा है यार, वो next level है. Pitch थोड़ा slow हो सकता, but I don't know how much it's going to impact in the early hours of the game.
जी बिल्कुल 100%. आई थिंक दैट प्रीटी मच रैप्स इट अप. मैच शुरू हो रहा 5 मिनट में. वील कम अ बिट लेटर टुडे, बट वी विल जॉइन यू गाइस आफ्टर द गेम. राजस्थान वर्सेस गुजरात का रिव्यू करेंगे अराउंड क्या बोलते हैं, सो 12:30 India time. Around that time we will catch you over there. We have a football show just after that. We will come and do your cricket show, and yeah, we'll have everything ready and review करेंगे. आप लोग के opinions लेंगे और थोड़ा और एंजॉय करेंगे रिव्यू में. इट शुड बी अ गुड थिंग एंड वी लुक फॉरवर्ड टू द डबल हेडर टुमारो.
कल तो बहुत एंजॉय करें.
हाँ, कल भी एंजॉय करे थे, तो देखेंगे क्या होगा. होपफुली अ क्लोज गेम. अभी तक भाई कितने गेम हो गए? 50 गेम से ऊपर हो गया शायद. अभी तक सुपर ओवर आया नहीं.
48.
सुपर ओवर आधे से ज्यादा गेम हो गया और सुपर ओवर आया नहीं, तो हम दुआ करेंगे कि आज सुपर ओवर हो.
और आज का अगर सुपर ओवर हुआ तो अच्छा है. रोहित शिमरन, हेटमायर, ध्रुव जुरेल, हार्दिक पांड्या, विजय शंकर, डेविड मिलर. हम सोचो विजय शंकर को मैं हिटिंग मेंटालिटी में डाल रहा है. ये दिन आगे तिवाटिया, सॉरी
तिवाटिया भी है. या विजय शंकर इज averaging 50 is beyond my expectations, is beyond my thinking.
I think it's beyond his own expectations, man. It's like
I don't understand क्या हो रहा है. और हमारे साथ तो कोई भी ऐसा खेलता नहीं. अभी तो पूरे उभर के आ रहे हैं and they're playing really well. But good on them.
Yeah, 100%. You have to take your opportunities. Same thing for Sanju Samsung. Same thing for Abhijit Shankar can get a spot in the World Cup team as well. We've seen that happen in the past. But फिर वहाँ जाके फुस हो जाते. तो yeah, I mean it's a matter of time. बहुत आगे है. But you're going for Gujarat or Rajasthan based on today's team.
Rajasthan Royals playing at home and yeah. अब जो भी हारे उन लोगों को परेशान हो जाएंगे, बिकॉज सब भूखे वहां पे बैठे हुए. मुंबई, पंजाब, बैंगलोर, एवरीबडी इज लुकिंग टू ट्राई एंड गेट इनटू दैट टॉप 4. तो जो भी हारे उनको प्रेशर बहुत दबा के रहेगा, और जो भी जीते देयर वन स्टेप क्लोजर टू द प्लेऑफ्स.
Apart from Lucknow and Chennai, these guys are all at 9. So I think, yeah, you're right. Takkar ka to muqabla for Rajasthan. For Gujarat, it'll probably be the best situation. There'll be 2 points clear of everyone. 14 rahenge with a match in hand. So like,
yeah, and they're like a couple, maybe a win away after that from the qualification.
Playoffs,
16,
yeah.
16 to 18 points will get you qualified, I think. But we don't know this season. बहुत टाइट चल रहा, तो देखना पड़ेगा. दिल्ली आउट हो गई, सनराइजर्स भी आउट हो गई. अभी इन लोग का है केकेआर का थोड़ा मुश्किल है, but never say never in cricket. तो आज देखेंगे. We'll have a better idea after the game. Make sure you guys enjoy. Hit the like and subscribe button और हमारे साथ जुड़िए मैच के बाद. Faiz, thank you so much for joining me and enjoy the game.
Yes, sir.